Philly is in trouble.
Why?
Because of that.
This was before the game they won anyway. So
no, she was cold, man. She was trying to hurry up and get out of the cold, man.
Yeah.
The Eagles in trouble.
Have you ever messed up a chant?
No, not like I ain't had to smell nothing during the chant.
Smelling is
I ain't never had to smell nothing.
A little edgy. You ever mess up Jets?
No, that's Jets. That's, I mean, like, come on.
Oh, you never did suck?
No, why would we do that just in the season? I mean,
Jets, Jets.
No, Jets just in the season, but I'm gonna give her a pass though. I'm gonna give her a pass. I'm gonna say it was cold. She was just trying to hurry up and get out of there. Because if we don't give her a pass, they ain't gonna give her a pass. And we gonna want to know why. Because her memes and everything, I'm sure internet is crushing her or have crushed her.
I'm sure.
To the point where
the internet,
no return.
That's a very reasonable
and
place.
She's the mayor.
Yeah.
She's not just somebody. So if they win a Super Bowl, she gonna be at the parade, having to give them some key to the city.
She might have had a couple before that.
She's just gotta just redeem herself. Just do it again.
But see, don't do it again, because then she might drop the L or the S or something. Add too much.
Well, I did the introduction at the Angel City FC game, and it's very complicated. It's like the claps, and then there's like a chant, and I was very nervous.
Yeah, but
I didn't do it alone. I had my friend MJ.
But you're the mayor of Philly. How many times do you?
But it's a lot of pressure. Like, you're in the middle of the field, and all the fans know it.
Yeah, but what you're doing is different than what she did.
Well, yeah, I'm not the mayor of Los Angeles, but
Philadelphia Eagles. How many times you think she said Eagles in her mayor duties, or how many times do you think she wrote?
Yeah, but
Eagles?
you gotta do the chant. I'm gonna give her a pass, but
yeah, I'm gonna give her a pass because I don't want to see her like that.
Be careful, because you might get asked to give a little speecher, and
I'm moving out the city if my mayor do that.
Looking ahead for Philadelphia, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles find themselves as the Super Bowl favorites, followed by the Chiefs.
What?
Yes, correct. The Eagles are the Super Bowl favorites, followed by the Chiefs, Bills, and then the Commanders. It's the first time the Eagles have been the favorites to win it all this season.
Well, they was on my big board as number 2 behind Kansas City, and I was crucified by you too.
This is crazy.
And Michael
I mean, according to them, you were wrong. What do you mean?
No,
How do you take credit for them not listening to you?
No, they got him number 1. I had him number 2, so
they didn't listen to you.
No, I had him 1. I mean, I had him 2.
How's he?
I had him number 2.
He's saying on his big list he had the Eagles as number 2.
Yeah, y'all had him at 4.
So they listened to him because they have him at 1.
Yes.
No.
Because y'all had him at 4. Y'all had him at 4. Y'all tried to crucify me and make me put him at 4 because Jalen Hurts and this, and he doesn't throw the ball that. He's a back quarterback. He is only an option quarterback. That's what y'all were trying to tell me. Y'all were telling me it's Nebraska football. That's what y'all were trying to tell me the Philadelphia Eagles offense is. They can't throw the football. It's like playing Army and Navy and Air Force where they don't throw the ball. That's what y'all was telling me.
Nobody said that.
But yes, they should be. Look, they should be 1 or 2.
Super Bowl favorites.
They should be 1 or 2. But they also have I think what it is they also have an easier path, I think is what people probably looking at, versus Kansas City, Buffalo, Kansas City. Washington is an easier path than Buffalo, Kansas City, Buffalo. And I'm sure that's why they put in this position.
I'm going to tell you.
They're 6-point favorites. Think about it. They're 6-point favorites to beat Washington.
It's a big spread.
Yeah.
The reason that the Eagles are the favorite is, how does the sports books make money?
I don't gamble, so I don't know.
I'll tell you why. They make money when you lose. So if you put all this money on Philly, and I'm telling you, and listen to me now, they are not getting past Washington. I'm telling you that there's no way.
All in on Washington.
Yeah, I'm all in on Washington.
Take Washington on Friday.
No, but look, I don't get the disrespect, and this is I don't get the disrespect for the Chiefs. First of all, Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs at home, then won 2 Super Bowls, only lost 1 game with Mahomes starting. Why aren't they the favorite? Why is there so much disrespect for the best team in football who continuously crushes other teams' dreams? Continuously. For a team that's got a quarterback who, when you look at the last 4 teams, he might be the 4th best quarterback left. When you look at a team that, if you find a way to somehow slow down Saquon Barkley, you got a chance because I haven't seen him get the ball downfield this whole playoffs. I just haven't.
They
so
haven't need to. I got
yeah, they haven't. But that's why I said if you find a way to stop Saquon from getting 200 yards, I mean, this is ridiculous. And I know he's a tough. But if you just find a way, some magical way,
easier said than done,
then you're going to get it done. I'm telling you, this offense is nothing special.
But here's what drives me crazy about you two, is that you act like this brother can't throw the football. He could.
Why am I getting lumped into this?
Listen,
you're here with
I
him.
saw your best receiver on the sideline reason because he was disinterested.
That's not
because
true.
he wasn't involved. Because he wasn't involved in the offense.
Now you setting a false narrative.
He wasn't involved in the offense.
That's not why. That's not why he was reading the book. He was reading.
I didn't see him reading last game.
He was reading the book. I don't know.
I didn't see him reading last game.
I don't know when he reads it, but he was reading the book to keep his mind focused on the game.
No, focus on the game is I'm in tune. I'm locked in.
But that's the way you
I'm getting targeted. I'm getting targeted. Like if I'm getting targeted, I'm at like 100 yards by now. Why would we read the book? I'm locked in.
He was reading. He'd been reading the book before that. Even when he was having 100 yards, he read the book.
I didn't see it last game. Why didn't?
Because they cameras didn't catch him doing it.
They're gonna catch that.
He said he's been reading the book the whole time. This time y'all just happened to catch him.
I'm not buying it.
And as far as me having a Miss Joy Taylor, what was your middle name? Ann?
Allison.
Allison. I know it was something with an A. Miss Joy Allison. Man, yours is like Nathaniel or something.
Something with an A.
No, it's like Nathaniel or
something with an A.
Alex or something. I don't know.
Get out of here.
I don't remember exactly what it was. But look, though, Joy.
Anthony.
I
knew of something like that. But so you know, I had the Eagles week 14, number one, week 15, number one, week 16, number one. It ain't like I all of a sudden just switched up. They were ranked number one on my big board 3 consecutive weeks.
I think that they are the favorite because of what you said. I think that they think that it will be easier for Philadelphia to beat the Commanders than it will for the Chiefs to beat the Bills.
Yeah.
That's why I think they're favored.
Yeah,
I still think that the Chiefs should be favored. And despite everyone knowing they have to stop Saquon Barkley, they still haven't figured out a way.
They're doing a rush for 500 yards in 2 games, Paul. Stop it.
Like, everybody knows Circle, he's the guy.
Yes.
Let's
they load the
him.
box. They do everything and not able to stop him. And then Jalen Hurts is slicing them up for 80 yards a game.
The thing that concerns me is,
look at that. Gone. See you.
Jalen's health, because he hasn't looked fully like himself for a few weeks now. But it hasn't mattered. So, I mean, I think both of these games are going to be extremely close. So I think the 6 points is a lot for the Eagles. But
I don't.
No? You think they'll cover?
They got to find a way to take. They're going to have to find a way to take Saquon out. And by doing that, you got to score often. If you get a lead, a 2-score lead, and they stop giving the Saquon the ball as much, because when they got the lead, they're good at playing from ahead.
Philadelphia beat them once this year. The second time they played them, Jalen Hurts got concussed.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I don't really count that like that. Because if he'd have stayed in the game, ain't no telling what would have happened. I like Jaden Daniels. I like Washington. I'm giving them an opportunity and a chance. They could go in there and win. I'm not saying that they don't have an opportunity to. I just know that if you force that brother to throw the football, he going to be able to connect. It's mind-boggling to me because people are out here acting as though this dude can't throw the ball.
This has been the issue for them.
Like we're dealing with Nebraska from 1987.
He absolutely can throw the ball.
Yes, but people are acting no joy.
Well,
like this is Nebraska from 1987.
The reason that people are acting that way is because when you look at the passing rankings, they are some of the lowest in the league. But to your point, if you can let Saquon run you to the Super Bowl, do that. Why put the ball in danger? Why throw in more than you need to? Why mess with the recipe? Everyone knows they have to stop Saquon, and no one has been able to do it.
They got to stop Saquon, but they also got to stop him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm concerned about his injury, right? Like, he's clearly not 100%. So is he going to be able to run?
He rushed for, what did he rush for last week? 80 yards?
But he got banged up last week also.
Yeah, but I'm saying he still rushed for like 80 yards, banged up.
Right. But this is the NFC Championship game. So, like, that is my only concern. Is he going to be able to? I think he'll be fine, but that's my only concern. Saquon's going to do what he's going to do regardless. The other reason why you would want to keep the ball in Saquon's hands is because that keeps the ball out of the other team's hands.
70 yards, I gave him 10 too many.
To run the ball consistently, then you have a higher time of possession as well. So who cares about throwing the ball? We know Jalen can throw the ball, but when people are looking at the statistics, they're saying, "Oh,
But as I always say, Joy, stop looking at the statistics. Let your eyes tell you what a dude is doing.
People like the statistics.
Statistics doesn't mean anything.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting lumped into
My
this.
eyes are telling me anything. It's telling me what Washington Commanders look like versus Detroit. It's telling me they look like a
But I'm
better
not saying
team.
Washington don't have a shot, though, Paul.
All right, so let me ask you this.
They got a
and we
shot.
said this a few weeks ago. If Detroit beats Washington, Philly goes to Washington, you would have had Detroit the favorite in Detroit.
Would I have them? No,
Everybody would have.
I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have.
If you have to come to Philly where it's cold and freezing, but everybody would have had Detroit.
Everybody
But they
can
went in there
have
and beat
Detroit, but
Detroit.
I know what I'm watching. I don't know what the hell everybody
I know what
else
I'm watching over there with this young Jay Daniels, and it looked like something that's
So you
special.
taking Washington Friday?
I'm picking Washington. I'm going to go place a bet.
Okay, so you're going to place a bet.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
gonna place a
good.
bet.
You'll stay behind me. That's good.
Yep. Jeez.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.